Yeah. We in here, mob. Make sure, man, we going up, man. Make sure if you not already, shoot over there and follow us on the IG and all social media platforms. Stories underscore with V. Make sure you tap in, man. We going up each and every day, man. We building each and every one of our platforms this year, so make sure you don't miss out, man. Make sure you don't miss out, please. Also, if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, top notification bell, so you notify, man, and you are hit every time the mob drop. Lives and video, man, because you know we dropping all day, every day, all 225, man. There's no stopping us. We going up. Make sure when we get up out of here, man, y'all go, if you already haven't, go watch that video we dropped tonight. That's a very, very good one, man. Getting a lot of feedback. Salute to each and every one of y'all. Salute to each and every one of the new subscribers, man, that joined the family. And most definitely, salute to them day one members, man. We going up the V-Mob way. I can't wait to start streaming on this, y'all. We gonna go crazy. Yeah. We gonna go up once we get this thing here up and running. But it's only a matter of time. But we talking Jim Jones tonight, man. My dog Jimmy spoke his mind recently on a podcast. I believe it's called the Respectfully Podcast, I want to say. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, it's called Respectfully, the Justin LeBoy Show. So, you know what I mean? If y'all haven't already seen about it, let's just play a little clip on him. You know, speaking his mind, voicing his opinion as far as the whole Dipset situation, his feelings about the Camron and Mase situation, how he feel about that whole thing unfolding. He really had a lot to get off his chest, man. And a lot of people really don't give Jimmy his just due. I feel as though a lot of people don't give Jim the credit that he deserves. But Jim got to the point to where as though salute to each and every person pulling up in the chat, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop us a comment in the chat. Let us know where you tapping in from. And what you feel about this Jim Jones situation, man. If you tap in, let's see a quick clip.
The love of my heart.
This is what he said about him in the Diplomats.
The thing that I did with Diplomats was out the love of my heart. Instead I was a CEO, I never had no paperwork. My name wasn't on nothing that I own. And his name was on everything. I never got no publishing checks for it. But I wrote them on everybody's album. I never got no writing credits. My name was never on nothing that had to do nothing to do with Diplomats. You heard? I was an owner by right because I was a partner and I started that. The thing that I did with Diplomats is out the love.
And that's the thing, man. That's the one and only thing about when you go into business with your homeboys, man, and you coming out of the game, you really coming out of the streets, young, you eager, you hungry. I know the last thing that you really thinking about is, man, I don't need to sign no paperwork with my homeboy because, man, this bro. Forget my homeboy, man. This is my brother. This is like family right here. What I need to be signing a contract for? I know that everything gonna be on an even playing field, but it don't be like that once y'all get to the pinnacle. Once y'all get to where as though y'all making hundreds of thousands, y'all making millions of dollars, people tend to show they trade. And like they always say, man, money does not change you. It only reveals who you truly are or who you always was. So if you was a cutthroat, conniving person, money gonna bring that about you. If you a good-hearted person, money gonna bring that about you. And sad to say, man, a lot of people always say Camron was real selfish, but it's hard to say that because he always was kind of putting people in positions. Now, what kind of position was he putting them in, or what was his ego? I mean, what was his motive for doing such? That we, you know what I mean, we'll never know. But you know how I go, because the whole interview, Jim kept saying people love to see you do good, just not better than them. So that alone right there tell you the mindset of how he felt about Dipset or how he felt about Camron. But then again, You got to remember Jimmy had his own little group. Jimmy had his own little squad of artists, or what was that? The Diplomats, Dipset, Bird Gang, whatever little subgroup that he had that he was saying over. You know what I mean? You the boss to them, so could they say the same thing about you? Because they say Mase used to drag on Cam. Cam used to drag on Jim Jones and Jewels and them. I don't know if Jewels ever had his own crew, but Jimmy definitely had his own little underlinks. And they kind of say Jimmy was doing the same to them. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like a chain of command and a cycle of repeating. So you got to be careful about that, man. When you going into business with people that you love or people that you feel as though love you, you got to still remember at the end of the day, man, it's business. You got to remember at the end of the day, y'all still there to conduct and handle business. I'm trying to see if I can pull the interview up real quick. Jimmy got a new album out. He got a new song out right now, still in Harlem, tearing the streets of New York up right now, buzzing. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with the song. Definitely fire.
But they called me like, yo, you want to come out and perform at the show? Shit, yeah. I got the hottest record. I'm popping out. And I wish nigga would look at me sideways.
He
think
said
we'll
boom
anything funny. I'm with all of that.
We gonna boom it up.
Boom this shit up. It'll be nasty in New York. That's how I was living back there. That's what I was on.
Crazy, man.
Getting my mind together for the new year, putting the plays together, so I had everything ready for when January hit, and I could start running on these niggas and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. Mobile setup created by Jim Jones.
It's a fact.
Niggas wouldn't have been rapping.
And I did not know that Jim. I ain't know Jim set up that little during the pandemic. He must have set up some virtual studio where you could record. The idea was so good. Amazon ended up reaching out, and I believe Amazon ended up buying him out. So you know he definitely made a nice bag off of that.
Just
hit that like button and subscribe button as y'all pull up, man. Jump in the chat. Let me know you in here.
And AWS acquired it and shit like that. So during the pandemic, I was able to figure out how to virtually record.
Yeah, Lang, what's up, babe?
Create albums while everybody couldn't go to the studio, so I had figured out how to put the studio on the full screen, and AWS picked it up and shit like that. So I got the technology with Amazon and shit like that. I figured out something for them. What they were trying to do was some type of game.
Think about that, man. Young black man coming out of the projects of Harlem got a technology deal with one of the biggest companies on earth, Amazon. One of the richest men alive, Jeff Bezos. That's crazy, man. That's phenomenal right now. For Jim to be able to, in a time during the way as though the world was going into panic, the whole world was put up in the house, he was able to think of a way to be able to say, you know what? Can't nobody get to no studio. You can't get next to the engineer. I'ma create a way for you to be able to record, have the engineer mix it, and you be able to put the album out all while doing COVID, man. We got to clap it up for Jim with that one. Hell of a hustler. And made a bag out of a deal.
When they saw what I was doing with the virtual setup that I created, they lost their mind. So these are the type of things I'm telling you how I figure out how to think outside the box to make some shit work. In the midst of desperation, when I need some setup that I created, they lost their mind. So these are the type of things I'm telling you how I figure out how to think outside the box to make some shit work. In the midst of desperation, when I need something, they shut the world down.
Yeah.
He said they shut the world down.
No venues, can't do nothing public. Nobody was at work. No music was being able to be made because all studios were shut down. Engineers are not in the same house as the artists.
Yo, everybody right now.
And was able to create 4 hours.
Everybody right now, stop what you doing, man, and go tap in with my Doug PG Marley. Hold on, let me see if I can find the page real quick. My Doug PG Marley, man, one of the up-and-coming artists is coming out of that DMV. This is page right here. Y'all go tap into this page right here, man. My Doug Prince George is my Doug Marley G, man. One of the newest and hottest up-and-coming artists is coming out of the DMV. Y'all go tap in with him, man. Go check him out. That's my Doug. He coming. He up next. It is what it is, man. So make sure y'all go support Brody Bro, please. Go support my Doug, man, if you rocking with the movement. All right, back to my Doug Jimmy.
Most people had to figure out how to record on themselves or get the engineers. You know, it's a difficult process.
Where you get that hustle from, though?
I grew up around nothing but hustlers. I grew up around nothing but people that know how to get money and learn how to get money and seen nothing but getting money. I mean, I seen the ups, I seen the downs, but for the most part, for me, from a baby, from as much as I can remember, There's a number of hustlers around me, from my moms to my uncles too. And then my grandma was always a working lady. My grandfather was always a hustler and a working man. So everybody around me always was about getting some chicken and things like that. And I was missing the AZ, the crack era. So
that's how it be when you raised around them. When you raised around hustlers, birds of a feather flock together.
And then it was a bad time, but
Yeah, but heavy in the game. What you mean by heavy in the game?
she was heavy in the game. She was a couple of her boyfriends.
Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, D-Mug.
The crack era lady, they were very heavy, and I used to take limos to school and shit like that. Christmas.
And that right there, yo, that was a total different time right there, man. That C era, my family lazy as hell, shake my head. Trey, but listen though, that don't mean nothing. Just because you come from what you consider to be lazy, I'm pretty sure they're not lazy, but that don't mean that's going to be you, because if you able to identify that, you know what, I don't really think y'all moving on a upbeat pace, you able to know, you know what, I'm not going to be moving like that. I got to move a different type of way. And it's all about having that self-independent mindset, man. You do not have to be a product of your environment. You do not have to be a product of what you're around. Now, you could fall victim to it, but if you really want to get past that shit and you really want to get around it, you can. But you know how that goes. Salute, Trey. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Brody, welcome to the V-Mall family.
Christmas gifts and
I be trying to put them on, they be scared. Trey, you know how I be. You can't save everybody, bro. Everybody not gonna get it until, guess what? Until you pop up with the millions. Now everybody like, oh no, I want to be like Trey. Well, you gotta put in the work. You gotta hustle. I gave y'all the blueprint. I showed you that it was possible to be done. Now you gotta go put in the work. This is the mindset we gotta start putting down for 2025.
Revolved around hustling. I'm in the crack era where there was so much crack being sold that there was so many empty crack vials on the floor that me and my friends used to pick up the empty crack vials because it was all different colors, and he might pick up all the red vials.
Everybody, all them. I noticed, yo, all the OGs back in the day used to say that. I got a video clip where, if you go back to my Murphy Holmes video, I got a clip. Uncle Luke said it was so many needles in the projects back in the day. They used to pick them up and squirt each other with water with them. That's a crazy just atmosphere, bro.
Relating what we see on the block, like, yo, we got purple, we got yellow, yo, we got purple. I grew up on Weeks Avenue. Every fucking apartment on the block of Weeks Avenue sold crack. There was like buildings with every apartment in that.
And that's that Harlem in the 80s.
Used to live in. Like, I grew up in the spooky era. You know what I mean? And I was a child growing up in that, but I was a child that was a little bit
more advanced.
So I understood shit that I shouldn't understand.
Exactly. That's how it be when you advance.
I think I gotta go back though to the in system.
Go back to the
studio. You know what I'm saying? You saying you was the first person that did that, and it seemed like you was the first to do a lot of different things.
Google it.
No, I'm gonna Google it for sure.
That
but it's
boy
like you did a lot
Google
of things
it
first. I know you hate to talk about the past a lot of times and shit that could have happened. But man, I just want you to
tell that to Soldier Boy.
Oh man,
tell him again.
Let me ask y'all this. Put it in the chat. Who y'all favorite Dipset member? Everybody right now, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop in the chat who your favorite Dipset member is.
Soldier, Jim did this one first. I think Soldier gonna come at you and he
definitely. I did shit before.
Man, Soldier Boy better fall back.
I was at Soldier Boy's first show in Atlanta. I think like at the Opera. I forgot what show it was. I was at his very first show, and everybody was going crazy for.
Soldier Boy did do a lot of things first, but he be overdosing that shit sometimes.
You was doing the dance, or you was too gangster?
I wasn't doing the Superman.
Nah, but yeah, man, I just want to hear.
All right, who we got? All right, Rose, you said Cam? Okay, Cam. Jimmy, my favorite.
What stands out? Which brand? What like?
Hold on, who we got? We got Cam. Jim, my Doug in real life. I set up his interview with Kurt Bone from DC. Damn, working man. Well, listen, man, you part of the V-Mall family, right? We locked in. Man, listen, hit the subscribe button. You part of the family. Hit the DM. Lock me in, man. I need to holler at my man CB. You know me and Eon already locked in. That's my Doug. I need to lock in with all the good men. I got you. Say less. We locked in. Hit that subscribe button. Shoot over to the IG real quick. Hit the follow. Shoot me the DM so we can lock in. Salute to the home team. You heard me. Salute to the... Y'all know y'all our big cousins. You heard me. Little cousins.
I'll tell you a story. The most funny story would be True Religion.
Cat Williams, Trey crazy as shit. He said Cat Williams.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be
Oh, yo,
first
I
talk.
forgot Cat is part of
These
Dipset.
niggas don't even know what true religion was.
What's your IG?
My brother brought them jeans.
Right here, Brody. Stories_with_V. Stories_with_V. Go ahead and shoot the follow real quick so I can lock you in. Hit the DM.
When I got in the house, he threw them on the bed. They from Bloomingdale's. He's like, yo, throw those on, man. Them shits is $300 jeans. This is one $300 jeans.
Everybody follow the IG, yo. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure when we get up off of here, go follow that video.
Put those on. I flipped them open. They had the dope stitching. And then it was bell bottoms. And then they had a stitch going across. He like, man, put them shits on, man.
I got you.
Give a fuck about no bell
Hey,
bottoms.
Arthur, you already know.
Niggas, rich niggas.
That's my dog right there, too. Don't nobody, you heard me. I feel like I'm the cat boy of mine. You heard me.
Listen to me.
I'm the cat boy of my regime. Sometimes you just gotta be.
They gonna be on this. Sure.
See, the thing I love about Jim is, yo, why I navigate or gravitate more towards Jim, because I'm a soldier. You feel what I'm saying? I know what it's like to be that outstanding soldier, and that's exactly what Jim was, yo. He was willing to lay it all on the line for the Dipset. He was willing to make sure, you know what? Cam the boss, he the golden boy, he the Don, I'm the capo. But he started to feel some type of way when Cam wasn't taking care. You can't be the boss, yo, and not take care of the soldiers, yo. You got to take care of us too, yo. But you know how that go. Erica, welcome to the family. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We locked in. Welcome to the mob.
You know, if I put them shits on, and then they went from having the shit across, striped across, and
you finna take off this year. I feel it. Hey Trey, 2025 out here, man. We did over.
Making the Billy jeans when they made the Billy.
Yo, we did over a half. We did almost 700,000 views, yo, in 1 year. We did over 6,000 subscribers, man. Over 275,000 watch hours, man. 2025, we going up. Now that we really learned the game, I learned a little bit more than I did last year. I got a first year under my belt. Now we got the equipment coming within the next 2 weeks. Backdrop gonna be here. Desk gonna be here. Chair gonna be here. Both monitors gonna be here, man. We rocking and rolling, y'all. Everybody right now, hit the subscribe button. Follow us on IG. Drop us a like. Jump in the chat. We rocking and rolling.
It was over after
Man,
that.
come on, cuz. Why Jim ain't get indicted with the 9 Trey shit? He on the phone orchestrating. Yo, that was crazy.
Niggas did not know what they was.
You from Baltimore. You already know that's... Listen, yo. Didn't I tell y'all this earlier? Nobody come on here and ever be like, hey, you from Florida? They already know. You know that. You know I'm from that Baltimore. You know that. You know I'm a 410 representative. Hold on, y'all. I'm with you. Yeah, bottom. Don't spread rumors. No. Oh, I was about to say, damn, me, what the fuck? Oh, all right, this a Baltimore. Done. Lotto. Yeah, I don't really know what happened with that 9 Trey joint. I heard about it, but you know, I never really dug too deep into the, you know me, I don't really get into the investigation and did he do this and he do that. But from what I heard, it was some little fishy stuff going on. I really ain't too sure. But what did happen with that? What was that all about, y'all? What was that about? Jump. You feel me? You feel me? So it be keep posting every day. That algorithm gonna kick in. No question, bro. No question.
I got them shits. Well,
hold on, y'all. I just want to make sure.
In Miami, when we was down there shopping downtown, 04, 05.
All right, hold on. Rock with that real quick.
These just look like some
be right back.
Cowboy type of shits. And them shits fitted mad slim. Them was the weird, the slimmest jeans that ever fit. She like, nah, them shits look good. And I just met her, so I'm trying to go off of what she like. I'm like, they look good. She like, nah, them shits look good. I'm like, this shit is tight. The fuck? I'm like, even with the Chrome Hearts, niggas did not know what Chrome Hearts was. I didn't know what Chrome Hearts was. You heard? Like, but Chrissy knew what Chrome Hearts was. She saw the wallet chain I had. She like, oh, you like that rock and roll shit? She like, oh, you got to get the Chrome Hearts shit. That's the big boy shit. That's what Tommy be wearing all that. I'm like, what? We went in there and the tank top was 600. I almost fainted. Like, what? This is a Fruit of the Loom tank top. What do you mean? Like 600. She like, yeah, that's that big boy shit. This what they wearing on stage. I'm like, what? So it was like, wow. And that's how I learned about Chrome and started getting more into the rock and roll look with my lady who I had met in Miami at the time, and then I started room with my man Zoe at the time. And by the time I got down there with the chain gang, my man Zoe was already on Chrome Heart shit too. And he was like the only other person I knew beside Chrissy that was on Chrome Heart. But he's backing out chains that cost $3,000-$4,000. Cuffs that cost $5,000. All this is all silver, all silver shit. This is back in 04, 05, shit like that.
I can't believe you were spending that type of money on drip. But you met Chrissy in Miami?
She from home, but I met her in Miami.
Okay, so she was like your first. She was like a stylist for you when y'all met.
She wasn't a stylist. She just was always fly. Like Chrissy was one of the flyest girls in Harlem. One of the girls that, not just me, most of the niggas in Harlem grew up, had a crush on her and shit like that. You dig? So in passing, I would see her here, see her there, parties, Puffy, all this type of shit. Always see her around, but I never knew her and shit like that. She would see me, say hi, and then one day we in Miami and I'm partying with Zoe, walking in, and I almost fainted. Like, yo, so he didn't know why I was going crazy, but in my mind, I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, that was a great moment for me, and that was like a big score for me. I was young. It was dope.
Yeah. At that age, you obviously lit. You having your way. You could have anybody that you wanted. But was it that stood out besides looks that Chrissy had that made you be like, yo, this is the one I want to, you know what I'm saying, spend forever with?
She didn't tolerate nothing none of the other bitches would tolerate. Like, it was, I remember we in a club one day, like you said, I'm lit, I'm having my way. And I'm trying to talk to another girl, but be slick about it. And Chrissy's in the back in the booth and shit like that. And then I had Zoe tapping my shoulder like, boy, she just left the club. You better go get her. I'm like, yo, why you left the club? I'm like, yo, get my credit. I just went out to fucking chase her out the club. Like, yo. And I was like, man, she a different type.
I'm ready to go see your new video. Yeah, you got to.
The girl I was with, they wouldn't even.
All right, hold on. What up, V? What up, Mob? Yay, Black. That's on record, and damn, he gave the order to violate 6ix9ine the Rat. I heard that. I'm not gonna lie, I did hear that, yo. I did hear. Now, I didn't hear the tapes. I didn't hear him on the tape, but I did hear the allegations of him doing that. I did hear those allegations. I would be a liar if I sat here and told y'all I ain't hear that. I think we all would be a liar if we say we ain't hear Jim did that. Now, what happened though? Where the proof? Yeah, that's how it be. Where the proof? You heard what they said. You heard what they said. Where is the proof? Goat salute V. Carp, what's up, baby? They said, where the proof?
They got, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then she was always known for standing on business. She come from a world of hustlers too. Like, she ain't no chump. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she a big deal in Harlem. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She like,
I see how proud you are.
She a little older than me, so her era was like right before me in the glory days of all the Rich Porters and all that type of shit. That's her days.
Yeah. You know, as I see y'all relationship, obviously, public, it's everywhere. Mm-hmm. If you with somebody long enough and y'all got shared bank accounts, y'all got houses together, y'all got everything together, why is the world stuck on like traditional?
Well, traditional is the marriage that we all know. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what every woman wants, and that's what every man should want to give a woman, and that's what I want to give my lady. But spiritually and commitment-wise, marriage is about a bond. Having somebody that's going to be there no matter what, like understand the circumstances, whether it's good or bad. Like, it's just a certain chemistry that comes with that bond and shit like that. Like, a lot of people marry for so many stupid reasons that so many marriages end up getting divorced and things like that.
Right.
I come from a day where you get married, that's who you with forever. And my commitment is of that also, because when I'm with a person that's who I'm with, I didn't have too many girlfriends in my life and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, but my lady's a dope lady, and what we got is heaven sent, and she deserves the world. You know what I mean? And for me, I put my whole life on TV and all this shit, so naturally, everybody's gonna have something to say because that's what it's there for, and shit like that.
Right.
I mean, it used to bother me a lot. Now I don't even pay it attention because that shit serves no purpose in my relationship. You know what I mean?
What stops you from doing it the
Nothing stops
traditional
me.
way?
We about to get it going.
Y'all about to get it going?
Yeah.
Hey, you hear it first. Respectfully, Justin LeBoy Show, Jim
I can't
Weather.
tell you this, that time don't lie, man. You know what I mean? Like, you dig, and sooner or later we all
Time don't lie, man.
do what we need to do and shit like that.
2025 gonna be a great year.
Yeah, 2025 gonna be a busting year.
I need that invite because you just announced it here. It's about to happen. I'm pulling up.
Definitely
Shit about to go up. Putting my dancing shoes on.
Definitely bring some dancing shoes.
As I studied, like I did my homework, I didn't want to show up ever to no interview with somebody that I look up to and be empty about it. And I just feel like loyalty is the one word that describes you.
Yeah.
What would you, I want you to define loyalty though.
I mean, loyalty and stupidity run neck and neck. Remember I told you that. When you become loyal to a flaw, it starts to become a problem. You heard? And at that point, it's a stupid thing to do. You know what I mean? It serves you no purpose in the journey you set out to and whatever you was loyal to and shit like that. You know what I mean? There's like so many different variables, but for the cause.
And that's how it be. You be loyal to a fault. You can look that record up on YouTube. If a rat call you a rat, then you a rat. Simple as that.
But there was a time where we always loyal to what we needed to be loyal to, and it worked.
So what, 6ix9ine called Jimmy a rat?
Was something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was the most dopest part as I look back. We all got to leave out and be our own men on our own accord with our own successes and make our own money and don't have to need from nobody else and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The interview you did with Flex.
6ix9ine called Jimmy a rat.
I'm like super surgical with anything that I look at. And you said things took a turn when Dame named Cam vice president of Rockefeller without consulting with his partners. Yeah, for him.
For that whole little rock. Remember, I'm not part of Rockefeller. I was a diplomat wholeheartedly. I wasn't signed to them with nothing. I signed to Koch independently, my own shit. I was just me.
Right.
I was my own entity, even though I was a quote unquote so-called diplomat CEO. But I didn't have any paperwork, and at that point, I wasn't. It just, you would think certain people would take care of you better as a partner than the way you got treated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know it's loyalty, and that is a very thin line. What's up, baby? It's definitely neck and neck because, like they say, you can literally be loyal to a fault. You can literally be too loyal to something because you already know that, man, this situation not even bringing me nothing good. I'm not even benefiting nothing being in this situation, but the person that I'm involved in this with, I love them to death. Whether that's a friendship, relationship, business, a job, whatever it may be. People will stay involved in something that they know not good for them just because they want to be loyal.
But yeah, man, shit, like life happens and shit like that. I mean, like,
I'm gonna keep pressing you on this though because I know that cancer intuition that you got. Like, I knew you caught on.
What you feel about them? What you feel about Jim, Just?
And I just want to know like that story.
I caught on before we was even famous.
What you mean?
I'm great at reading people's characteristics. I'm a very spiritual person, and I know who's who when I encounter them. And if you give me enough time around
who is Justin? He famous? Who is he?
You heard it, and I got to understand exactly how I need to use you in my life, or I don't need to be next to you. And at that point in my life, it was only two decisions. It was either go to the street or play your position. Yeah, nigga, you a boss, and you help put everything together. This whole shit started in my grandmother's house. Mase, Cam, shit, all of that shit started out my grandma.
You heard what he said?
Everything together. And that,
I don't care about who read it or not. I'm a civilian. I do think if you live that life, you should follow the code. But absolutely, absolutely. And that's the difference. What I tell people, I was having this discussion with my uncle the other day. Civilians, y'all have the right to do whatever you feel necessary. Why? Because y'all don't play, live, or abide by street rules. No street guy can be mad. Of course we gonna be mad because we fucking locked up, but nobody can hold you to no street motherfucking laws and rules because you're not in the street. And like you said, for those of us who did sign up for the streets, we gotta play by those rules. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Jimmy is smart playing. Yeah, Viva. I mean, Jimmy a legend. He ain't even playing no more. Jimmy always been who he was. He knew he was a threat. He knew he was a star, and he knew he had influence and power within the streets. And to be honest, we all know the streets is what keep music groups. The streets is what keep all of this shit afloat. Everything that rappers do, everything is marketed, cultured, and televised for urban community because they know we the ones that's going to blow all our money to get the shit. We the ones that's going to go broke to look rich. We the ones that's going to buy some shit we can't afford, knowing that the shit is out of our price range, but we still going to buy the shit. Everything is targeted towards us. So now, Jimmy knew he was able to have the streets. When he got all them bloods around him, Cam was able to move more comfortably. Why? Because I got the thugs with me. Anybody jump out there in the streets, I'm going to call Jimmy and all the other street dudes that I got, and they going to come handle the problem. You heard what Cam said when they went up to Sony, when they was getting jerked out of the deal. Jimmy went to go grab his soldiers. The dude, Luca Brasi, went to go grab his soldiers. They went up there and took over the building. Now imagine if Cam never had them type of guys rolling with him. So for Cam to say he built this whole thing and act like he built this shit by himself, I can't never respect that, man. And Jimmy was just playing his part. That's why he called himself Catbo. He never wanted to be the boss. He just wanted to play a major role and do what he needed to do. And that's why I love you, because he the Catbo, man. He the captain. He was the heart of this shit, man. He was the arteries of that shit. Cam just got too big-headed, and I think Cam was so focused and busy on trying to be back friends with Mase, he forgot that he had a real friend fucking standing next to him. Mase. And that's what a lot of people do, yo. They be so busy wanting to be friends with other people, they forget that they got a loyal person standing right next to them. Not with them. What up, everyone? G-Man, what's up, baby? And everything started from right then and there. Shit like that. Most don't play by rules, but run from like the snitch effect. Yeah, that's how I go, man. He is a rodent, huh? West VA in this joint. CL, what up, baby? You remember when Maniac Dre dissed Drum? Hey, yo, I remember Maniac Dre. That was crazy. If you feel this is gonna V-Mob, share, yep. Exactly. You can't take away his heart, even if he did rap. You did? Yeah. Can say a lot about Jay-Z, too. Cam. Play your position and shut the fuck up. Got too much. Not too much, though. It's Dipset forever. I don't support the beef. They need to make up. Yeah, they do, yo. And sadly, Jim been trying to make up for years.
So you seen this shit before it happens, what you tell, like everything. Mm-hmm. It started with Mase. He didn't do the right thing. That's the one question I wanted to ask you. I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like, I just was able to be like a teen. I watched Mase shit on Cam and everybody around him. Wow. A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like, I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mase were so-called best friends, grew up together, and RIP, how do you like? I was there for.
See what
everything.
I mean?
That's one thing that people can't never say, is that I wasn't there for every single thing. What was your problem with Mase? Like, how did that all happen? Because that was Cam, man, like you said. Cam had enough. Anybody Cam didn't like out of that. And I already see how he was handling him, so I definitely didn't like him.
You heard what he just said? Hold on, y'all. Let me set this up.
I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like, I just was able to be like, I watched Mase shit on Cam and everybody around him. Wow. A bitch like all the time. You know, like I was there the whole time. But I was Cam's happened on your watch, and that's all you could do. And can't nobody hold you up.
and do your job as a complete soldier and make sure nothing happened on your watch, and that's all you could do. And can't nobody hold nothing against you for that. And that's what I chose to do. And
So you seen this shit before it happens, what you tell, like everything.
It started with Mase. He didn't do the right thing.
That's the one question I wanted to ask you. I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like I just was able to be like, I was able to be like a teen. Like
I watched Mase shit on Cam and everybody around him.
Wow.
A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mase were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
See what it is
Like, how did that?
Two things about that, Mike. One, you can do whatever you want to do when you getting money, so ain't nobody really gonna say nothing to you. Two, it's not the fact that Cam had respect. He had Jim and those type of street guys marching and moving behind him. That's where the respect came in at. But you wearing pink, it ain't nothing wrong with you wearing pink. It's how you wear. You can't wear no pink dress as a man, but you can definitely wear a pink chinchilla. It ain't nothing wrong with that. That's more so moving on boss time. So it's certain things with certain colors, like we don't really get involved in that now. If you wear a pink dress and all that other type stuff, then the joke's gonna come out. But other than that, you really good to go. But listen to what he say. He watched repeatedly Mase drag on Cam. And this is where those type of symptoms came from, yo. Because him being dragged on by Mase, Cam wanted to do that shit to Jim and them. And Cam did that. He dragged on him. And Jim still turned around and was being loyal.
And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was
not Michael the Dipset anthem.
Him with your friendship.
It's where pink anytime she let me.
Protective, make sure nobody nothing happen. Like he was trying his best to make
sure. But a lot of dudes get clowned from my era. It depends on who them guys is.
Mase got that money and lost his
I'm
motherfucking
so glad
mind.
I was raised by
man. You grew up in a
street
kid
and book smart men and women. Absolutely, you can't lose with both of them. Ain't no way you can go wrong. You able to deal with real life people, and you sharp enough to identify what's going on in the field. The dudes don't. To be able to avoid them. That's the best combo right there.
Went crazy like most people do and shit like that. Shit, I had the point.
Yeah, Michael Cam is the only one. That pink New York hat.
The people I love, I still love them today. You know what I mean? The people that I consider to be the ones that's going to help me in this journey, I still love them today, and we still have great relationships and shit like that. It ain't got nothing to do with Cam and them and shit like that. We all have our own group of people.
And that's one thing that Jim...
And shit like that.
So now that you see Cam and Mase together having their own show,
that's one thing that Jim was smart enough to do, yo. Everybody can't wear pink, but I think Cam is one that can wear it, but I only would never wear pink. See, me, I'm cool. I definitely wear my pink. You heard me? I wear the nice little pink and gray Nike Tech or something. You heard me? You might got the pink or Murray denim. I'm coming out. I'm going to have a pink color for I'll determine my release shirts because I like that colorway, especially that pink and gray. Man, laid back with a nice New York Yankee World Series hat with the pink brim. Nice pair of purple brands with the pink and gray aces. Man, I'm swagging that. You heard me? Nice presidential rollie on my wrist. Nice little 2 sprays of the Creed, 1 spray of the Baccarat 540, stepping out looking like a boss. You heard me? You got to know how to wear it. You got to wear that shit like, nigga, you know what's up with me, nigga. Like, one, real men, we ain't even tripping off no color like defining who he is, but that colorway, I just love that pink colorway. It's something about the way that shit hit, especially mixed with that light gray. Yeah, man, make sure y'all stay tuned, but it's all about, who you is. It's all about being secure within yourself, bro. That's it.
That should make you feel when you seen them come together after
shit, I seen crazy as shit happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and shit like that. So
her
friends that get back after
like, you crazy.
The world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me and shit like that. But I see they don't talk about the days of the shit on, you heard? They don't talk about the things that separated them and shit like that. So, it's funny. But kudos to them, man. They got a dope show. Who am I to hate on what they got going on? I hope they make $1 trillion.
What's the craziest shit you seen Mase do to Cam that was just like, yo?
Now, when he did this, the interview guy,
after some,
when he did this question right here, he wasn't moving on man time, but the vibes that I was getting from him throughout the whole interview, he wasn't really giving me the vibes of like a street dude. You can tell he don't really come from the streets because he kept asking little questions for the clickbait. He kept asking little questions trying to get Jim to say some old wild shit. So now he had the internet stirred up. As you can see, it's a new page. So, you know, he got a little buzz because all the celebrities, he ain't really got to build it up from the mud. But stuff like this is what starts other shit happening, yo. Motherfuckers be so pressed to catch the highlight in the interview when you already having a good interview. You already asking all the proper questions. He already giving you the shit that you looking for. You don't gotta press it. Motherfuckers be trying to press the situation. What's the wildest thing you seen Mase do to Cam? Like he ready to say some old extra shit, but you know Jim, top soldier, watch what he say, y'all.
shit like that.
I won't say nothing crazy, but
like he wanted Jim to say some wild shit.
Happened. I seen Mase fire his brother, came out the limo in the middle of the highway and shit like that. You heard? His old brother. That nigga's vicious.
Mike, come on, man. Mike, tighten up.
Coming back off the road from, I think, a bunch of tours and shit like that. Get off the plane.
Who you saying facts to? Me? Salute, welcome to the family. Who you saying facts to? Me or Mike?
Mase got the brand new
They always
strap
do stuff like that. That's why the celebs don't do interviews trying to set him up. Yeah, yo.
Brand new stickers on that bitch. That nigga going crazy, right? Joking and shit like that with Cam and shit. And
Mike crazy
as fuck. Skirt off. I said, yeah, this nigga is a different type of animal. This nigga don't care about nothing. Word up. Nah, then he had us in a row with him because this is Cam started doing the hype man for him, and then we started doing some tour. I would be hyping Cam, so now I come out.
Yeah, that's what they be doing, bro. You gotta understand. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the family, bro. We locked in, but you gotta realize, yo, these dudes that ain't from the street, yo, that don't think, move, and act like us, even if you a civilian. You want to be a civilian. You don't want to play the street games. Why you want to stir up some street shit then? That's like these guys that don't want to be involved with violence, but they love to watch that shit from afar. They love to instigate. They always the one that's trying to start some shit. But soon as somebody jump on your ass, you copping the plea, you tucking your tail. Like, come on, yo. Why would you even try to pressure a nigga like Jim to say some old when he just told you, yo, I'm on some chill, laid back, getting money, got my mind focused, getting ready for 2025. One, I'm not even be trying to beef with them dudes because one, we already know Mase or Cam can't do nothing with Jim. Jim will run through both of them probably at the same time. Neither one of them is physically on warrior time to battle Jim. Jim in that gym twice a day. None of them two is ready for that, and neither one of them ever really been aggressive enough to even play with Jim. So in his mind, he looking like, shorty, chill before you get somebody hurt. Because you'll have niggas like, yo, both of them get caught up in their ego, having a point to prove, jump out there. Now the next time Jim see him, he fucking throwing one of them down the escalator again. You feel what I'm saying? It be little shit like that that you got to look out for with these interview dudes, academic, and them be doing that dumb shit.
Dance moves on the speaker and shit like that. I never forget this shit.
He
like,
want drama. Men don't do drama. They do men things. Yeah, you already know. Adam 12. Yeah, that's your name. Cam is crazy, though. He be cracking me up on it is what it is. Yeah, he do. Cam was funny over the Diddy shit. LOL. I was just about to say that. LOL. But then you got to... Y'all do know why they be trying to sweep that shit under the rug, right? Because all these allegations, y'all do remember that Mase had the Lord DILDO in his bathroom when he was staying with Diddy. Let's not forget that. All the he and ha shit. Let's not forget Mase was living with Diddy. Let's not forget Cam said he walked in Mase's house when they wasn't cool. Cam said, I walked in there, Mase had the Lord DILDO in his bathroom. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this doing here? He like, oh no, that's his. That he be having that in his, why that's in your bathroom. So Cam, the fact that you sitting next to a motherfucker that had that in his bathroom while living with Diddy, You know that nigga ain't right. You know Mase did some old rinky-dink shit. You know Mase on some old backdoor conniving butt buddy shit with Diddy. But you so fucking fake at the time, you will smile in that nigga face and act like he a real nigga. That's what I be saying about motherfuckers who be point picking. They so quick to point out everybody else's flaw, but you acting like you don't know you on stage, national TV, and your motherfucking partner was living with Diddy, and he had a motherfucking dildo in his bathroom. You walked in there and you seen that shit. That make me think you might have did some old other shit when you seen it. Cause now you acting like the shit never happened. You gotta be aware of motherfuckers who be doing shit like that, yo. Cause all that little ha shit Mase be doing, let's not act like you wasn't living with Diddy. So who's to say one night you in there drunk up, he might have slipped you a little something. Now y'all in there doing a buck wild dance. Come on, man. Niggas know what's going on, man. Whole time Cam might have been over there one night. He done took a little cup too much, and now he involved. They done had a three-way party. Because let Jim Jones had been Mase. Let Jim Jones had been living with fucking Diddy, and he would have seen a dildo in Jim bathroom. He would have never let him live it down. But the fact he's so up Mase ass and he want to be cool with Mase, he let that shit slide. But did he do it? But did he do it? I don't know, Art. We just gotta be real, yo. We just gotta be real, man. I heard that, but I don't think Mase was on that. I hope he wasn't, but we can't act like that situation never was spoken about. Cam the one that bought the shit out. So it's really his fault. I know they be backstage like, man, you should have never said that shit, man. You took it too far. Why would you do that? Mase let Diddy get the crapple jacks. Yeah, man. Yeah. Diddy didn't diddle him. Mike, you don't get started with Diddy jokes. You be taking that shit too far sometimes. You just pump your brakes with the Diddy jokes. We get it. You ain't even gotta get too started with the Diddy jokes. We get you. Cause Cam be saying anything. He don't care. Yeah, he tell everybody, listen, don't turn me into Mr. Petty. Cause when I turn into Mr. Petty, y'all ain't gonna like him. You know how he get when once Cam get to cutting up, everybody ass is in trouble. Once Cam get to going in that phone, he still got the iPhone 4 with the throwback dirty laundry text messages. So at any time he get on his petty shit, he going in the safe, he pulling out the old pictures, he pulling out the old texts, and he airing shit out. No, for real, why Mase always on his top like Dash and J? Him and 50. Cam got that iPhone 4. Hey, CD, you heard me. You heard what he said, CD. Got the iPhone 4 on the cut. And the minute you motherfuckers play, I'm pulling out the whole text message. Because you got to think, motherfuckers is married to some of these women now. Some of these dudes got fake deals. Now they act like they always been thorough. But 5 years ago, you was in the DM begging. Just imagine the shit that Diddy got put up in the vault. Boy, don't forget what you were saying you was willing to do for a deal. Don't forget you said you would do anything to change your life. Motherfuckers be really saying a little wild shit like this, y'all. And we be so naive, not me. I be saying right through this shit. But the average person be so naive to these motherfuckers, they don't be able to comprehend the shit. They don't be able to see it. Yo, my bro, Shama, what's up, baby? Came on point. God was on some petty shit, man. Crazy. Cam got that iPhone 4, him and 50. How you doing, bro? Ain't nothing cooler, man. Make sure everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the live, follow us on IG, and support the platform, man, if you want to. If you rocking with the kid, $ stories with V. Like you said, we trying to fundraise a 60 ball, yo. Let's see if we can get a 60 piece tonight, y'all. We trying to get accessories, y'all. We getting accessories. Let's pin it in the chat real quick. That's the cash app, man. If everybody send $5, boom, we got the little 60 piece. We in and out. In and out, y'all. Rock with the kid. But like I say, we trying to build up to a major platform, man. I love you, my bro. We love you too, Sean. But you love me, go ahead and send a little 10 piece to the app. Everybody send a 10 piece or a 5 piece. We good to go. But yeah, though, man, you just gotta see these guys for what it really is, man. And a lot of these guys don't be having morals, don't be having principles, and they don't be standing on nothing. So that's just how it go. That's just how it goes, man. Also, we got the V-Mug promo going on. If you want promo, hit the DM. We working with all budgets. Let's rock and roll, man. But what y'all feel about the situation? How do y'all feel about the Dipset? The whole Dipset phenomenon. The whole Dipset phenomenon. Five. Oh, God, Erica, why would you do that? Salute to that, though. Listen. I salute to you. Thank you for the super chat. But you know the Cash App, we get those directly. They take half of that. But listen, look at that right there. Salute to Erica in the building. Dipset forever. Dipset. Get him. Salute to I see ya. Erica, salute to that. Who following up, y'all? Who following up? All donators support the platform, man. We trying to get a 60-piece, man, so we can get the accessories. $ stories with Viz the Cash App. Everybody send a little quick 5-piece. We in there. And can we get 2 V-Mob members? Hope everybody is good out there. Yeah, man, this weather for the past 2 days been crazy. Snow for the past 2 days. Shit, I was loving it. I was off work. So that was a good thing. That was a good day. That was a good day. Who else we had on the menu today, y'all? Hold on. I saved something the other day that had me tripping. Oh yeah, Rainwater and Whack 100. Rainwater and Whack 100. Hold on. How do I get to my save joint? Bop. All right, this not. I must have not saved it on this one. Hold on. Bop. All right, here you go, right here, I think. Look at what your little baby respond to critters at them. Yo, where is... I just literally had it saved. Whack 100 say Rainwater told on somebody. I forgot. Oh, all right. Rainwater told on Yellow Beezy when he went to court. And did y'all see the little Texas dude that did the interview that supposedly shot himself in the leg live on the interview? Did y'all see that? What I want to relate to some. Been there, done that. Man, this fool. When the storyteller went from studying to getting a notification that really caught my attention was Baltimore to watching Story 1 to watching Story 2. I gotta get back to studying, big bro. There go my feedback. Very entertaining. Keep it up, yo. You going forward. Just stay consistent. Salute to one of our new subscribers, man. Salute to Steven. Oh, sucky now. Salute to Erica on the salute on the app. Salute on the Cash App. Listen, always coming through, man. Welcome to the family. Erica, that's how you come through and set the tone off, man. Erica came in here and ain't play. She sent her 5-piece. Salute. I seen it. Who following up, yo? Who next, yo? Let's finish hearing what Jim got to say about this.
For the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when
he said,
me
right.
and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to the show.
Them niggas be on my dick, right?
Oh my God, Jimmy.
Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas in their life. You heard? Both of them. Pause, though. Get off my dick. There's only space on there for baby girl, man. Come on, man. On my shit like that.
You never clear shit up, and we never hear your side of the story. Kim's like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing
Tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard?
You heard what Jimmy say?
Tell me nothing.
Savage story. Kim was like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
That
me.
nigga ain't think nothing. He could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. But let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier because I was a soldier.
Follow
nigga.
my dog LCPG Marley, man. That page I showed you earlier at the video. Tag in with my dog Marley, man. The next up and coming artist straight out of the DMV. Marley, I got us, baby.
Dawn wasn't taking care of the capo. Started feeling like the Gotti movie, you heard?
Wasn't taking care of the captain, man. That's why he felt that way.
What the fuck I gotta do, because this shit.
I mean, it was
definitely the last straw.
Like that's not been in my memory. Like, yo, that was the last show, but it was just.
See, he be wanting specifics and shit. Like, a nigga don't remember, oh yeah, that Wednesday when he said I was done. Like, nigga don't be remembering
Somebody
that.
else was worried about me. I got to a point where I became famous too.
Salute
There was
Trent.
a point where all the famous people know me. Then after that, it was like, shit, I'm just as famous as all the famous people. I can't do what I used to do for you. You heard? Somebody got to do that for me right now. Cause I'm super lit. You heard?
Real shit,
But I
though.
put my life on the line.
When
for
you
all this
always
shit,
the
you know,
one
and
doing,
everybody knew
you
that.
be waiting like, damn,
niggas
somebody
wasn't
ain't
doing
nobody
the
never
same
gonna
thing
help
in
me the
turn.
fuck out.
What's something that stands out to you, though, when you realize niggas really wasn't for you? I know you say you've been seen it, but there's a moment, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wherever that shit is.
Crazy, man. But look, y'all.
Somebody want to see you do good, but
We rocked and rolled today, man. We had a hell of a content day. I'm appreciating all the love and support we getting right now on that new video we just dropped. Is going #1. If you have not already, shoot over there, man. As soon as we get up over here, wonderful video, man. Fire content. I love each and every one of y'all. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Join the V-Mob family if you want to support the platform. $ Stories with V. And right now, shoot over to the social media. Stories_ with V, man. Lock into the family. That's IG, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. V-Mob, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go. We out.